Hi guys, welcome to another analysis of Attack on Titan. We're doing analysis of Attack on Titan episode 12. As Gurjin always says, spoilers for Attack on Titan season 1 to 4. So if you complain about it, just fuck off. You just
Fuck you.
just get out.
Not that you can, because there's not any comments.
Yeah.
Comments are still on. Fuck you guys. I know that all the manga readers are sitting there fucking getting all angry. Oh, I can't spoil it for them. Fuck you, bro. Fuck my nuts. Anyway, starting from the start. Armin, my dog. My fucking dog.
Moving in.
He's moving to a girl who's
Chatting to a girl who's
Little bit weird.
comatose. Hitch
Okay,
basically
a
calls it out.
theory, a little side theory me and Sen had about why is because Bertolt had a crush on Annie, and it might be because again Titan shifters like they gain the memories of the previous shifters, so because Bertolt had a crush on Annie, it might have like transferred over to Armin, and he developed feelings for her over his memories, which is a bit mad if you think about it.
Yeah, because he lived through that life in a sense. He's started reciprocating the same feelings. And probably saw like the same things that Bartol saw in Annie.
Well, what did you see? She was a bit of a bitch, really. And
I
we
mean,
didn't see her that
Yeah,
much.
but we
She's
didn't
gone
see.
off
We
in
didn't see.
season
yeah,
two,
we did.
mate.
To
We
be
only
fair,
saw-
we did see like her like in training. We only saw her.
We kind of saw her act. We kind of saw
Yeah.
her act. Basically, we didn't see her as a person. They probably had some
Yeah.
like moments, when they were being
that was
trained.
that was even a point in season 1. Eren was basically saying as he was fighting her, like, "Oh, you always lie, Annie. Like you're a terrible liar and stuff." So it's clear that Annie wasn't ever showing her true personality. So maybe
Yeah.
Bertolt saw that. And
I
now
mean, maybe she
that's another thing. Maybe you know when I think it was a few episodes ago when Aaron was like, "Oh, what memories did you inherit? Like, oh, was anything useful? Maybe it was something useful about Annie." And he was like,
Well,
"Ah,
maybe
no,
he
no,
just didn't want to say.
yeah,
Maybe he just didn't want to say that he was trying to move to her. Or something.
no, yeah, true. That may be that. As
I
well,
mean, to be fair with Annie, maybe she was just really mean, and Berthold just like being dominated, isn't it?
Enough of that now. There's enough of that. I think there's enough of that.
Well, moving on from that, we see Armin like pick up
Not a
a
lot happened.
newspaper, and
Yep,
he's reading.
so it's officially been leaked that Eren he's in the pen, free my dog. Although, I guess it was a bit late for that now.
Yeah.
But everyone found out he was locked up, and of course, from last episode, it was what's his name, fucking Fulok and his man them.
Yeah.
They were the ones who like leaked the information.
Yeah, the townspeople are like rioting. They're like, "What are you doing? Free Aaron now. He's our savior." Like,
Well, I don't think nobody realizes the shit he's done, right?
Yeah, because they just see they do realise, but they just see him as like the people's hero.
it's just
He's
like
just
it's
doing
like
what-
this. It's like how
they don't know this man
yeah.
has killed flipping women, the
Like-
children,
Well, they
innocent
do-
individuals,
I'm pretty sure
everyone.
they
Yeah,
do.
it's
but
like-
they,
it's like-
they
wait,
don't
it's
think
like
those
this.
people are innocent. Though.
how
yeah, they don't think they're
how
innocent.
Gabby sees Ryder as a hero, right? Is what the townspeople probably see Aaron as their hero, like their
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Ryan has done shit like Ryan has done fuck shit as well. He killed loads of innocent.
He killed people, but obviously Gabby had the interpretation, oh, they're devils, whereas
Yeah,
same
exactly.
with same
the
with
people on the island have
yes.
that interpretation that people from
Marley
devils.
or like
Marley are
demonic
devils.
people who are oppressing them, who are oppressing
yeah,
us. So
they're not bothered. They're like, yeah, get them, kill them.
yeah,
kill the
that's the
bastards.
point.
Then he walks out and everybody's getting fucking angry. And
Yeah.
they see 3 individuals. It was him and me because I wanted to go to talk to that guy. Or was that later on?
Yeah. So before that, we cut to Pixis and Yelena having a chat. And
Oh
Pixis,
yeah, they had the little fucking convo.
Pixis
Well, he
is
kind of
basically
interrogated her.
yeah. Pixis is basically saying, "What did you say to Aaron?" Because they figured that Yelena's been spewing some shit to Aaron and like basically brainwashing him. That's what they figured
No,
anyway.
here's the thing. I had a bit of an idea. Aaron's dad was a very smart man. He was a doctor. He was this. He was that. He organized an entire revolution or tried to in Marley, and he was only fucked over because of his fucking son, that pagan. Zeke is a pagan.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's a very smart guy. Eren obviously inherited his knowledge. He also inherited the knowledge of what's his name?
Kruger.
Yeah, Freddy. Not Freddy.
Freddy
Freddy Krueger.
No Mel on Elm Street, am I right?
Oh, mate, the
Yeah,
same
bro, it
universe,
was
the
crazy.
crossover.
The universe has so much depth in it. No, he inherited Kruger's memories as well. Kruger's equally a very smart individual because he was undercover for 14, 15 years.
Yeah.
I think what he might have done was bust just complete like bullshit conversation with Yelena because he knew that she was going to get questioned about it. Whether or not
True,
he
true,
thought she
true.
might talk, but he might have told her false information to lead them astray in a sense of what his plan is
Yeah.
going to be.
I mean, Yelena even said herself, like, she didn't even care of like convincing Eren about like or like giving him plans. She just wanted to visit him. It was like, oh, I just wanted to see Eren for myself and wanted him to know about me. So
It was a
Whether or
bit
not that's
weird.
a lie
That
is
was a
to be
weird. It was a weird
interpreted,
thing
though.
to say.
yeah, it was a weird thing to say. It could be a lie, but I think it's like she just wants to she just wants the attention of the Jaegers.
Yeah.
Both of them because she fucking Zeke. Did he save her life or whatever? But she
Yeah,
said he's like,
for
oh, he's like a god. She said that
yeah,
from like the first episode or whatever.
yeah.
But
And you know what you were saying like previously, how Eren's she's trying to convince Eren how his power is better than like she's trying to convince Eren that he's better than everyone else, which you could kind of see that in this conversation because she like idolizes him and says, "Oh, his power is so great," and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna witness history as it's like this is history as it's
she's not wrong though. Like,
happening."
yeah, fair enough. She's idolizing him, and yeah, I think most of or some of Eren's sociopathic tendencies of being fucking very sure of himself
Yeah,
because we saw that in the Hanji interaction from last. I think it was episode like 9 or 10.
I mean, once again, not wrong. He did what he said.
Again, he's not wrong. Everything he says is right, but he's quite sure of himself.
Yeah.
But again, she's not again, but she's not wrong because he has the ability to essentially destroy and end the entire world.
Yeah.
And then the final stretches of it, if that is his ultimate goal, is to just end the
Well,
world.
the thing is, the whole fucking thing is, I feel like Yelena probably knows what Zeke's really planning because the whole thing is Zeke wants to liberate the Eldians, but what does that mean? Like from what we see, it seems like the polar opposite. Like, because one, he snaked his dad in the beginning, and even like this, he snaked his own man, which yes, they're Mardi, but they're also Eldians too. Like, so does he really want to free the Eldians? I don't think so. Like, I feel like that's just I don't know. I think it's just what's it? He's just lying. He's just saying, "Oh, I want
Well,
to free the Eldians."
he could be like I can't remember which character was exactly, but those characters who are like, oh, I want to free them by killing them. Like, oh, that's freedom.
Yeah, you know
I
what?
wanna,
That's what I'm thinking.
I,
That's what I'm
I want to
similar.
liberate you from life.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but certain people think about it like that. Like, do you remember
Cults,
this is a real
cults think
real life
about it
thing.
like that,
Yeah,
Gurchin.
that's what I'm saying. This was that real life thing. The Heaven's
yeah,
Gate people from
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
random ends in America, they all killed themselves because they thought that was like the liberation,
Mm.
and they were going to go to heaven and they were free after
Yeah,
that.
like
Zeke might be thinking in a very
yeah,
similar
that's what
manner,
I'm
where
thinking.
by ending
Zeke
the
might
world,
have like a twisted mind. Actually, and this is actually kind of proven. Remember when he was firing those fucking boulders at the Eldians in season 3? He said, "You poor souls, at least you could finally be free." Like,
yeah,
so
So,
actually, you know what? You are. I think you're right. I think he's probably
so
trying to free
his
them
end goal
from
is
killing.
his goal is rumbling for everyone, and like he's
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
convince
yeah.
Eren that
I,
like,
I,
oh, I only want to
to
kill
be
certain
fair,
people, but he wants to rumble the whole fucking world because he thinks that's liberating them.
yeah, but I
Yeah.
think it's up in the air what Eren wants. I don't. He might
No,
want
I
to,
don't think
he
I
might
don't think
want to
Eren
kill his
wants.
friends. He might not want
He
to kill
won't
his
want everyone
I
to
feel
die. He
that's
won't
why
want
he's so
everyone to die.
nonchalant. Like, remember when Levi's like, what's it? Literally interrogating him and saying, "Oh, I'm going to kill you." Zeke's not even like he's making jokes about it. He's like, he's sarcastically saying, "Oh, I'm so scared," and like he's basically saying, I feel like he's saying that because he wants to kill everyone and kill himself as well.
And
Yeah.
I reckon he's just using Eren basically
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
rumbling, and he wants to Eren thinks, oh, Zeke's only gonna kill the devil people as he sees it, but then he wants the world to end pretty much.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, move on to the actual episode probably because
Yeah.
Well, after the conversation with Yelena, where she was talking about how much she loves Eren
Yeah.
and fucking basically
Hanji goes to visit.
sobbing on his knob a
Yonkaporn.
bit too much. But yeah, then what happened next?
Hanji goes to visit on Yonkaporn. Like she's
on Yonkabon,
basically trying to find
Man, like finally he's back.
yeah, she's trying to find intel on Yelena and the type of person she is. And on Yonkaporn even like describes her and says no matter how close they are, if they show any like rebellious side, Yelena just offs them. Like she just kills them. She will snake everyone and anybody. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
yeah,
she will snake anyone for the cause.
Yeah.
So she is directly against anyone who is against Zeke and Eren now
Yeah.
because of what she believes in. She believes that they're gods, this and the other. But I think they also had a conversation, or they said in the episode, nobody knew that Yelena talked with Eren,
Mm.
which means she was snaking her own mandem
Yeah.
because she basically, told them, well, didn't tell them that she was going to talk to Eren. I
Yeah.
don't know what she was. They'll probably reveal it in a later episode what she actually talked with Eren about. Because
we're definitely getting a flashback. We're definitely getting a
It's like
definitely
flashback.
say,
not
do
fucking-
not make friends with like snakes because they'll just end up snaking you as well. Like
Yeah.
I mean, I think
She's not fucking yelling.
yeah, and then
Anyway,
onward to the episode, Armin and Mikasa, they like go to Zachary trying to convince Zachary, oh, can we meet Eren in private?
Yeah, they want to try and reason with Eren.
Zachary
He's just like,
basically
nah.
confirms the thing. That fucking chair, bro. That chair is sus.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
chair is
evidently,
evidently. Because they even questioned it. Mikasa and Armin were even like going, what the fuck is that?
chair? Obviously, we know later on what was
Yeah.
in that
Yeah,
chair.
it's a bomb. It's a spoiler alert. It's
Yeah,
a bomb.
spoilers. It was a fucking bomb.
yeah.
Like,
Well,
Where-
Zachary just said, oh, this was brought in by two soldiers, which we now know are Jaegerists.
yeah, from the Survey Corps, I
Yeah.
believe he said they were. He said
They
they
were
were from
new
the Survey
recruits.
Corps.
They were
Yeah.
new recruits, which means
Yeah, they're new
the
recruits, which
recruits are
means
with him as well.
Yeah. So all the new recruits, so the new Survey Corps members, are with Eren basically.
We don't know all of them, but
Well, yeah.
Can we just talk about
we can hazard
Zachary
a guess
went
that a fair
flying.
amount of them are.
Yeah, Zachary did win.
Zachary went flying,
Yeah. But yeah,
man.
yeah, but prior to that, Mikasa was even like they said like they're thinking, well, Armin like deduced that they might be trying to find a new founding titan. Like candidate.
Yeah, because
And then Mikasa was like, "Oh, I'm gonna listen," and then obviously we know what happened next. It's just
yeah, we know what.
bang.
Kablam.
But to be fair,
Kablam.
those were like military police soldiers, right?
Mm.
They were the only reason you bring in 4 soldiers like that is if they have intelligence to give. So they were going to go obviously talk about something they found
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
The problem is, so we touched on this, I think, off camera, but it actually doesn't make sense for Zeke's plan to give what's her name, Historia, the Titan ability or the founder Titan ability, because she will become brainwashed, right, with the King's will.
No.
Because she's of royal
Yeah.
blood, and if she gains the Titan, she gains the Finder Titan ability. It's the King's
Well,
will, and she
Yeah.
like
Well, his plan was it's not necessarily Historia's children. So Historia gains.
they will all be of royal blood.
Yeah.
So,
So
they would all have the
it's the
same
same
effect.
problem arises. Yeah, the royal blood. Anyone with royal blood will just get. Or maybe it's
brain-
like. I think it's more so of forget. I think the founding titan actually is probably passed on to someone else, and Eren fell as like just some regular person. But they're trying to recreate the royal family because that's also a part of the process. we need a founding titan and a royal blood member. Otherwise,
The
it won't
thing
work.
with that, the thing with that is whoever you give it to becomes the strongest person. Period.
Yeah.
Found a Titan, attack Titan, and
Yeah, that's
what's
what I'm
it?
saying. So I feel like that's his like it's what's the word? It's like his image of the plan per se, but it's not actually what he's planning. That's what he's telling everyone. Oh, if Eren fails, if this he's making like safe regards, Historia gets children, will pass the founding time to someone else, and then uh new generations. It's why what's it? Hanji was like, how can we just leave this problem to the new generations? That's just cruel. Because
Yeah,
it is cruel if you think about it. It's just basically nothing changes. It's just you have to.
just given the problem, and then what makes you
Yeah,
think that they would solve the problem instead of
yeah,
just doing the
exactly.
same?
Mm.
So
It's very reminiscent of real life if you think about it.
yeah, the
Mm.
parallels are
Mm.
uncanny.
We won't get on to
Mm.
that.
But yeah,
So
go on.
after then fucking what's his name? What do they call him? His rank is
I think
the
just the
the
lead
head of
of
everything.
yeah, the head of all the squads basically.
They gave him a specific rank. I don't know what his name was.
It's something like Supreme Commander or something like
Yeah,
that.
something
I
like
don't
that.
know.
He's not Hitler, mate. Okay, but anyway, he gets
Or
blammed. He
wasn't it
gets
like the
blown up.
premiere or something? Or like it was
Oh
something
yeah,
big.
actually, yeah, I think it was. They called him the premier.
Yeah.
But I think when he got the reason they did that, I have a theory. The demonstration that was set up in front of the camp was set up by Jaegerists, and the
Mm.
explosion was set up at the time it was to skew public opinion in favor of Eren and his
Yeah,
cause.
100%. Because obviously when
Because
that happened,
they did a a publicized attack against the head of military,
yeah,
and the people were with it. They were
yeah,
backing
they were
it.
like,
They started
You know,
they
back in
started
there,
shouting like
yeah.
Sasageo and shit like
yeah,
that.
stuff. Like they were like, this you've seen our fury basically. You've heard our fury basically. They were like,
Yeah,
oh, the
it's
people.
like it means like commit your heart or something,
Yeah,
something like that. But yeah, so it was a definitely purpose-built, publicized attack
yeah,
to show everyone, what they're doing and what they're standing
yeah.
for.
And then moving on from that, then like there's like this whole board meeting, and Armin says they believe it's survey recruits, new survey corps recruits, and they all just like have shocked faces because obviously they
Who'd
all
have
have
thought?
like a
Huh?
they
Yeah.
already have a negative opinion because obviously the survey corps, like with the Annie attack and whatnot, they always think the
Well,
survey
to be
corps are.
fair, the Survey Corps were the only ones who got anything done. That was the
Yeah,
problem.
true. But obviously the military police like views it as, um, you know, uh, they're the ones that are causing the problem, but obviously it's not.
It's Aaron. that he's the one guy. He's not even with the Survey Corps. The guy's basically
Yeah,
his own army.
Yeah, he pretty much creates his own like rank,
yeah,
pretty much, and they just call it Jaegerists, and they all
yeah,
go from Survey Corps to Jaegerists.
yeah.
He pretty
What
much forms his
what
own
did
like.
Aaron call it? When actually we'll get on to when he met up with Flock at the end, but after they had the conversation,
What?
obviously all the military people are shocked, which means they were having a conversation about the the Survey Corps before, most likely. That's why they were so shocked, and then they're like, "Well, I guess we were right,
Yeah,
maybe."
and then obviously they have a whole thingy meeting with all like the squads, and then Hanji and I don't even know the other guy are just having like a back and forth. It's like, oh, who's a traitor among us? Because obviously they're paranoid and thinking, oh, because Hanji was with Eren, what if she's a bloody suicide bomber or something? And then obviously Hanji Rebel was like, you're being ridiculous.
Yeah, he's being a bit dumb because Aaron's not even with them,
Yeah.
and then Pixis gives up.
And then no, Pixis comes in, he gets
No,
promoted.
Pixis does the
Yeah.
right thing.
Yeah,
He does
Pixis.
the
Pixis
right
does the
thing.
right
Yeah,
thing.
He
Pixis
knows
does the
they
right
can't win
thing.
against Aaron.
Yeah,
Because if he comes to the conclusion that if they start a war like internally, but pretty much, then it's just gonna do more
yeah,
harm to them than it will good.
If
yeah.
if
So
they
he
start,
He,
the problem
he
is
knows that
he
the
knows if they
amount of
start fighting,
bloodshed
they're gonna
is not worth it. It's not
not
worth
worth it. Yeah.
Yeah,
His
but the thing is, he rallied the troops by saying shit like that. I think in his mind, he knows they can't beat Eren, because think about it. Once
yeah,
Eren
that
and
too.
Zeke meet up,
Oh
they
yeah,
they
that
could
too.
use the
Yeah, but
rumbling against the Paradise Island if they wanted to. If they were threatening them, right, and Zeke and Eren were together, they can use the rumbling to their advantage. They don't, because they don't have. They could send two colossal titans, and it will cause massive damage.
Yeah,
Bro, they never even. It, you know, when they tried to kill Bertolt, right?
yeah,
They couldn't.
yeah.
The- Even Levi couldn't.
It was only like
And,
through trickery and Armin's like quick thinking that they
and
managed to like.
imagine 3 or 4, even
Yeah,
just 4, and there's millions of colossal titans. Imagine 4 of them
yeah,
attacking
yeah.
somewhere at once.
It's mad.
There's
Like
no way you could beat it.
just like I'd say five in total would probably destroy the whole walls, like the whole of the
Like all
Paradise
the
Wall
internal. Like,
population.
obviously, it would take some time,
Yeah,
but then you imagine the fact, there's millions of them
yeah. There's
all around
millions, so
in the
it's
wall.
insane.
If Zeke and Eren meet up, it's genuinely curtains for anyone.
Yeah,
Because,
that's that. Speaking,
because
that's
it's
what they're
just,
gonna. That's what they're planning to do now.
yeah,
Speaking of Zeke, because I can't remember what happened after that. They pretty much decided to give up.
well,
And doesn't it
yeah.
cut back to Eren?
Pixis.
Yeah, it
It
One
does
thing
comes
cut
about
back
back
to
to
Eren.
Levi,
Aaron walking like a badass, literally.
man,
Like a
like
badass.
Like,
my dog.
like the thing is, mate. Actually, before that, it's been confirmed that Aaron's escaped. They like all come in and said.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Even before that, the bloody Asian queen, she was going to Mikasa and being like, "Oh, I only care about you. Please protect
Yeah.
yourself and stuff."
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but that was just after.
We don't
So
really.
Yeah,
Pixis came in and told them that
yeah,
Eren had escaped. One thing I wanted to say before, um, Pixis had said, right, they were going to use they were going to
Zeke's.
use the location,
Yeah,
Zeke's
Zeke's
location, as
location.
like
Yeah.
He has
a
like a
barter agreement.
bargaining. But so okay,
But
so
I have a feeling they intercept one of the informants before
yeah,
they thingy. I
Well, yeah,
also have
because
a feeling
Eren comes in at the end and asks,
yeah.
like, "Where is Zeke? Have you got
Okay,
his
so
location yet?"
I
yeah,
would put money. I
yeah,
would put money on Eren not minding to torture someone for information. I
yeah.
would put money on it.
Also, me and Gurgent said this before this video started. We believe Zeke's gonna try and turn the people who are like with Levi um into Titans because we think that the drinks that they were drinking was the same red wine that Niccolo had, and we believe that there's Titan serum within that drink. And then when they ingest it, as we saw in like season 3, part
Flashback to
1,
Rod Race.
yeah, he turns into a Titan. When they ingest it into themselves, Zeke screams, turns them into Titan. But obviously, since Levi's an Ackerman, he can't turn into a Titan. And obviously, in
He's
this
not pure
trailer,
Eldian.
And then we get about a scene of
Yeah.
Because
Levi.
it makes
Yeah.
sense as well. It's a bit cheese to talk about the trailer, but in the trailer there's a battle in the
Yeah.
forest with Zeke being held by a little fucking Titan. Those Titans didn't exist previously because they've explained already that all
They
the
killed
Titans
all of them.
are all
so
dead.
we know Zeke created those Titans.
You've gone bare quiet, lad.
Have you walked
Did
away
I?
from them?
Come closer.
Okay.
Come
Oh,
closer.
sorry. Am I good now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we know that all those Titans, all the normal Titans, are dead already, which means those Titans have to come from somewhere, most likely being the people around Zeke and Levi.
Yeah.
Which also means that, I guess then, yeah, is confirmed or not confirmed yet. If that happens, then it is confirmed that Levi isn't affected by Zeke's ability, and
Yeah.
most likely also isn't affected. Both Levi and Mika aren't affected
Yeah.
by the Titan serum.
Yeah. But back onto the episode, we get a badass scene with Eren walking up, and then like literally does this the whole anime protagonist things, and then
Like
just
in the coat,
yeah
everything.
flexes his abs and everything, and he's just
Yeah.
talking
Yeah, and
about
then yeah.
oh he literally goes, "Where's Zeke?" Like he's
Where's Zeke? Where?
yeah.
Doesn't say, cheers lads for breaking me out of prison. He just goes, where's Zeke?
No, they
And
didn't
To be
break him
fair, he
out of
probably
prison.
broke
He just
himself up.
They didn't,
yeah he left himself.
they didn't break out. He just walked out.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the episode, when Eren does his badass walk, we get introduced to the Jaegerists, as they call
Yeah.
themselves.
Led by Flock.
Who-
Yeah.
Was it?
Led by man like
Well,
Flock.
no, it's not led by
Well,
Flock.
I-
It's just that he's
Ellen-
just
Well,
I
not
reckon
led by
probably-
Flock, but it was headed by Flock before Eren
Yeah.
broke
Probably,
out of prison, walked out.
yeah.
and they all, they have lots of people from like the Survey Corps. They talk about like how they have quite a few people on their side because he's like, "This is all," and then they're like, "Oh, we have lots of people from like everywhere."
They have
So
people
this
all in
leads
the
us
military,
to-
right, as well.
Yeah, they
Did he,
have
say,
them.
didn't
Yeah,
he say something like over half of the Survey Corps recruits or something like that? They talked about like a number or a percentage or something, but I can't remember.
yeah. They said some like high number that they got like loads of people
Yeah.
pretty much trying to big themselves up
Yeah.
to Aaron. They want to impress Aaron.
That's basically what everyone's trying to do, is impress Eren. And Eren's there just doing his own plan. And then
Yeah,
that's it.
and then he asked them if they know where Zeke is.
To be
So
fair,
that's probably what's gonna.
before that, there's a scene with, I think, oh yeah, like near the end of the episode, Peak. We see Peak. We see like the
Oh yeah, we
civilian.
see Peak on the
Yeah.
island.
No, before.
Oh yeah, Peaks
Yeah.
in.
We see the the Survey Corps. They're like planning. They get on horses, and are they planning on getting Zeke? Or like talk?
I
They're
think they're
planning
going
on
to
finding
Zeke, to be
Eren
honest,
or something. They're planning on finding
Who-
Eren or something.
I'm
And
pretty
then-
sure they were told, or some people were tasked with collecting the people who know. So the only people who know where Zeke is being held, which is the Great Forest, he
Yeah.
is Hanji, Levi, but Levi's with him anyway, and 3 informants or 3 messengers.
So they
Maybe-
were going to find these informants, weren't
I
they?
think,
At the
I
end
think
of
their job was to go and find the informants. Then I
yeah.
think,
But anyway, we see him ride through. We see him ride through the town, don't we? And we see
yeah,
Peak, like all
Yeah.
hooded, but she sat there with her hood up, looking all like
ooh,
like basically cliffhanger.
but yeah, remember, comments are still off.
Yeah.
I might as well not even say I'm going to turn it back on. But they
Yeah.
are still off.
If we get
1
Some-
million likes.
yeah 1 billion likes and it will turn the comments on.
Jesus Christ.
Hell yeah. Anyway, in a bit.
Yeah.
So yeah.